Well, welcome back to the final part of the Blenheim Palace International Horse Trials, and we're into the top three, joined by Angus Mills once again. Angus, had some good rounds in the show jumping.
We have, and now we have a man that, husband-wife team, himself and Janelle, seem to have the golden touch at the minute. Janelle, she has the CIC class in the bag already, and Tim has a chance to put pressure on the leaders here.
Yeah, Janelle, a very good win in the CIC. She won the CIC 3-star last year as well. And Tim himself, who was recently second at the Land Rover Burley Horse Trials with Ringwood Skyboy, that found by Mel and Steve Jones. Mel and Steve are now based over in Ireland. And they saw some super horses, super young horses. And this another horse that Tim thinks an awful lot of.
So getting to the business end now. Oh, a rail. 4 to add. So that's not going to pile the pressure he was hoping. It's going to drop him down the leaderboard, but he's got to hold it together. He's still got 3 jumping efforts left. Now 2. It's difficult. You've got to put, something goes wrong, you've just got to put it out of your mind, and he did that well.
It's very easy once you've had a fence down just to let that stick in your mind, but very experienced Tim. Just dropped him down a couple of places into 5th place, but it is expensive. The money goes down as the places go down. Well, into the top 2, and it's Australian Christopher Burton now. Chris riding Nobilis 18 with a dressage of 42. Lying in 2nd place after the cross-country.
Another man to move up after his dressage. 7th he was after the dressage, up into 2nd with that clear inside the time. So every phase so far having an influence on the result. So Clark Montgomery, he's well out in front. He's on 33, so he's got 2 rails, so it really is essential Chris goes clear to put any sort of pressure onto Clark.
Yeah, 2 fences in hand for the overnight leader. Clark Montgomery and Lochan Glen as Nobilis 18 with Christopher Burton for Australia get their show jumping round underway. There's a 10-year-old by Norbrex, owned by Sue Lawson, Carolyn and Anthony Townsend. Combination who've already won at 1, 2 and 3-star, including the CIC 3-star at Campfire in Ireland recently.
Well, Christopher, he's trying his hardest here.
And like the horse that's in 1st place, this is also this horse's first CCI 3-star.
Well, experience doesn't always count. No, he's coming to the final 2. That is quite an achievement to have a first timer this high up the leaderboard for sure. To the final combination, and he's clear. So he's done his part. He'll hold on to his 2nd place.
Well, a great round there from the Australian. We'll keep him in 2nd on 42. So in comes now Clark Montgomery. Clark with Lochan Glen. And he's on 33.8, and as Angus said earlier, he's got 2 fences in hand on 33.8. On 42 is Christopher Burton and Nobilis 18. And a super round from this combination yesterday, Angus, on the cross-country.
Yeah, looked very, very composed across the country, and he's looking, Clark, to become the 3rd USA rider to win Blenheim.
Indeed, the first American to win was Bruce Davidson back in 1994. Kimberly Severson for the United States in 2001. Clark aiming to be the 3rd American to win the Blenheim Palace International.
Well, he's set out very positively in this show jumping round. And show jumping a real balance. You've got to get it absolutely right. And these horses, after the cross-country, they don't always jump as they would normally at home or at a show because they're fresher. They've ran cross-country yesterday, and let me assure you, that really takes something out of them.
Well, some liken it to driving a car with 4 flat tyres.
Yeah, that would be quite a good way of describing it. Certainly some of the show jumping rounds that I've had would be like that.
Well, coming to the final 3 jumping efforts
he's gunning
now.
it. He's going. He's got 2 efforts left. He's done it.
He's done it. He's done it. He's done it in fine style as well. He's finished on his dressage score of 33.8. It's a win for the American Clark Montgomery. This owned by Holly and William Becker and Catherine Kraft. It's Loch and Glen, the winner of the Blenheim Palace International. Well, what a round from the American, Angus.
Yeah, very cool under pressure. He delivered on what he had to, and well done, Clark, Loch and Glen.
Well, that leaderboards in the CCI 3-star USA, Loch and Glen, Clark Montgomery 33.8.
Well, second, Christopher Burton, Noblesse 18 on 42 from Australia.
Kitty King for Great Britain, highest placed Brit, Sailor Lamb on 44.4 in third.
Well, Gemma Tattersall, quick look from Great Britain, 45.4 in fourth.
Tim Price, the court jester from New Zealand on 46.2 in fifth.
Well, another of the American field here, Lauren Kiefer, Veronica, 46.6 in sixth.
While moving up from 10th place after the cross-country into 7th is the United States of America again, Emily Bashir, Shame on the Moon in 7th, 47.7.
Well, a strong show jumping round from Flora Harris, Bayana. That moved them into the top 10. They finish in 8th place on 49.2.
In 9th, Raphael II, Danny Evans on 50.6 for Great Britain.
And Kevin McNabb, another man to benefit from the show jumping. Dustman from Australia, 50.9 in 10th.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed the Blenheim Palace International Horse Trials 2015, celebrating 25 years of running. Thanks very much to Angus Smells, who's joined us here in the studio for the commentary. Thank you, Angus.
Absolute pleasure, Spencer.
Well, we'll just grab one final word with the 2015 champion from Clark Montgomery with Lizzie.
Well, Clark, you said Loch and Glen jumps well at this level, and you were absolutely right. That was perfect.
Yeah, it was a little bit by braille occasionally, but like I said, his technique isn't the most normal, but he really tries hard. He understands the sport. He understands he's supposed to jump clean today, and he went in there and he tried his heart out for every single fence. So.
Any hint of nerves? I know you had 2 fences in hand, but that still must be quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah, you're really nervous, and you never know what they're going to be like. Even though his record in the past has been good, he could have been more tired than normal, and he did feel a little bit more tired than normal today, actually, in the ring. And so, I could hear some ticking, but you don't know if they've actually come down. And he ticked more than 2, so I didn't know, if I was going to be using those up. So, for sure, definitely very nervous.
This must be the biggest win of your career.
It is my biggest win, so it feels fantastic.
And justifies the big move for you, because it is a big move, isn't it, coming from the US? You're based down at Mark Phillips Place, aren't you?
Yeah, we are. And we know anybody that's moved internationally, away from your family, your friends, it means a whole lot to win and feel like it's all worthwhile.
And the Americans have absolutely nailed it here this week. The 4 in the top 11. This has been a very successful trip for the rest of them as well, hasn't it?
Yeah, and David took over the program, I think, if I'm right, 3 years ago, right about then. So, I think we're starting to see that kind of come through, the new group of riders and some old ones too. But that the program is starting to kind of gel together and work, and it's great stuff. Hopefully we can get back on the podiums at the team competitions.
Look out, everyone in Rio, because the Americans are on fire. Congratulations, Clark Montgomery, the winner of this year's CCI 3-star at Blenheim.
Thanks.
Well, it's been a wonderful 4 days here at Blenheim. Great fun and great competition. It's had a truly international feel. The organiser, Mandy Herview, joins me now. Mandy, it's just wonderful, isn't it? You've had an American winner. It's the biggest one of Clark's career. You've got Jonelle Price, the New Zealander. She won the CIC. You must be pretty pleased with how things have gone this weekend.
It's been a fantastic weekend, absolutely. Not only that, but we've had loads of amateur competitions here as well. So we've had 5 arenas of BE 80 and BE 100 dressage and 4 arenas of BE 90 dressage. 2 arenas of arena eventing at 90 and 100 centimetres, and another one at 100 centimetres. Loads of people, loads of prize givings, loads of attractions, displays, bouncy castles, helter-skelters, you name it. Fantastic for the shops, everybody's had a nice day, and the weather has been superb. So we're really, really pleased. And the best thing is everybody got home safe and sound. Everybody's had a nice time, and we've all had a party because it was our 25th years.
Well, congratulations to you. Well done. Good sell on Blenheim. I don't actually need to be sold because first time I've been here, and I think it's the most amazing event. I've had a great time. I hope you've enjoyed watching it. From all of us here at Blenheim, it's goodbye.